2, 1.
Welcome to World Vision East Africa, a global Christian humanitarian, development, and advocacy organization dedicated to empowering children and communities out of poverty for good. For over 40 years, our efforts have spanned 9 East African countries: Burundi, Ethiopia, Kenya, Rwanda, Somalia, South Sudan, Sudan, Tanzania, and Uganda, where we are dedicated to collaborating with communities, governments, and other partners in providing sustainable solutions to the most pressing challenges of the most vulnerable. In the last 3 years, we have positively impacted over 26 million lives, including 16 million vulnerable children. Humanitarian work is incredibly challenging, yet our staff remain at the core of our ability to respond when it's needed most. With a team of more than 6,500 dedicated personnel, we are implementing over 900 projects in East Africa. Our vision for every child, life in all its fullness, our prayer for every heart, the will to make it so. Despite the ongoing crises including conflict, drought, floods, and food insecurity, our commitment to the most vulnerable children remains unwavering. Child protection and participation is central to our work, backed up by a zero-tolerance policy against violence and abuse. We work to empower children and their families to break the poverty cycle, with over 3.3 million people reached in the last 3 years through livelihoods and resilient programming. We have promoted enterprise skills and ecosystem greening initiatives like farmer-managed natural regeneration, FMNR, planting over 71 million trees with over 35,000 hectares of land restored. Despite the tremendous progress the organization has made in child well-being, child hunger and malnutrition is at its worst in generations. Children are bearing the brunt of an unequal food system, disrupted by conflict and climate change. World Vision has committed over $1.7 billion to address the escalating hunger crisis, targeting to improve food security and the nutritional status of millions of children in vulnerable countries, where we work through the Enough campaign, a global initiative that directly contributes to Sustainable Development Goal 2, Zero Hunger. Through Vision Fund International, our microfinance subsidiary, we support parents and caregivers with the livelihood programs and financial inclusion initiatives. This boosts income and lifts people out of poverty. Did you know that we reach a new person every 10 seconds and 3 schools daily with clean water? Providing clean water is crucial for children's health and education. We have so far reached 2.3 million children with our WASH initiatives. Advancing access to quality education is key. Our literacy, numeracy, and life skills programs have so far impacted over 1.9 million children. Focusing on good nutrition, infection protection, and essential health services improves well-being. More than 1.2 million children have benefited from our health programs. World Vision's commitment extends beyond immediate in-country relief and includes championing advocacy and external engagement efforts. We amplify the voices of children and their communities to influence policy change. This ensures long-term solutions are implemented at the highest levels, leading to a more just and equitable world for all children. Thank you for partnering with us and creating lasting change. Together, we are transforming lives and building a brighter future. This is World Vision East Africa.